Hey there guys, it's CyberUltra here. This morning, Nintendo revealed that we'll be getting a Nintendo Direct tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Time. In this video, we'll be going over all things Smash Bros. Ultimate before the presentation. The first part of this video will go over if I think we're even getting a reveal tomorrow, and the second part will go over my character predictions. I'll start with this question. Will we be getting a character reveal in tomorrow's presentation? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC is about to end. Masahiro Sakurai confirmed in his Kazuya Mishima presentation that Challenger Pack 11 is the final playable character the game will be receiving. It's been an insane ride. We started Ultimate expecting less newcomers than usual, but thanks to DLC, we got plenty of new and exciting additions, many of which had been requested for years and years. We've gotten a Nintendo Direct every single September since the Switch came out, and 2021 is no exception. But I don't feel like that necessarily means we're 100% getting a character reveal. The reason being that Sakurai himself said that it'll be a while until the next fighter. It's interesting that he pointed this out because he usually doesn't give time frames for character reveals. For Fighters Pass 2, the average time between each fighter reveal was 2 to 3 months. We had Min Min in June 2020, Steve in October 2020, Sephiroth in December 2020, Pyramithra's reveal was in February 2021 with their launch in March 2021, and Kazuya in June 2021. These gaps have been relatively short. If we look at the time since Kazuya's reveal to now, it's been 3 months. The dates of these reveals are planned way in advance, and 3 months ago, Sakurai said that it would be a while until the next character. Given this information, it really wouldn't make sense for the trailer to release in September. 3 months is a completely normal gap between fighters and isn't an outlier by any means. If the average length of time between character reveals is so short, and Sakurai specifically pointed out that it would be a while, the reveal would have to happen later than usual. A counter-argument though is that he was referring to the release of the character, not the reveal. We've had characters revealed a decent amount of time before their release in the past, with an example being Banjo and Kazooie. They were revealed alongside Hero in June 2019, but came out in September 2019. If we had a situation like that again, then Sakurai's comment would make sense. Honestly, I had been thinking that instead of revealing the final fighter in Nintendo Direct, we would get the character in a special, dedicated presentation similar to the Smash Wii U and 3DS final video presentation where we learned about Corrin and Bayonetta. My idea was that the presentation would start with the original Everyone Is Here trailer from the game's blowout reveal at E3 2018, except with all of the newcomers and DLC added into the trailer. At the end of it, the screen would go black and transition to the final character reveal. If we don't get the character reveal tomorrow, then I hope we get a special presentation like that, because it would be a nice way to make the final reveal really exciting and to look back at all the new content we've gotten in the past 3 years. If we do get the character reveal tomorrow though, then I'm sure they could find a way to incorporate something like that in Challenger Pack 11's Sakurai Presents video. But enough about whether or not we're getting a fighter reveal. For the rest of this video, I wanted to talk about which characters I'm hoping for and which characters I'm predicting to be the final character, assuming they're revealed tomorrow. I'll start off with some common character predictions that seem like they have a pretty good chance of happening, and then later I'll throw in some wildcard characters just for fun. The first one I want to talk about is Master Chief. I mean, this has to be the best way to end DLC for this game. Literally no one could get mad at this, I think. At this point, the barrier of what characters can join Smash has been completely shattered. There are lots of reps that people associate with Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox that are already in the game, but this would be the next level. Master Chief is the icon of Xbox, and he's getting a new game later this year with Halo Infinite releasing soon. This would be the way to end the greatest gaming crossover of all time. I can imagine a really exciting reveal using the main theme of Halo. The next character I want to discuss is someone that I would have really wanted before, but am kind of hoping against now, being Crash Bandicoot. As much of a gaming icon as he is, it would be pretty bad timing if Crash was revealed right after what's been going on with Activision Blizzard recently. For those unaware, it's been revealed publicly that they were providing horrible work environments for employees, and women were especially mistreated. I think it would be bad to have a character from their company in Smash right after all of this information surfaced. But keep in mind that Smash DLC was decided way before the public knew about any of this stuff, so that couldn't have factored into their decision. It would be pretty unlucky if Nintendo did pick him before this news surfaced, and as much as I love Crash Bandicoot, I'm hoping that Activision Blizzard doesn't get any representation in the game, given their toxic work environment. The next fighter I wanted to talk about is one that I think has a chance, but also really hope doesn't get in. That being a Pokemon character. I have to talk about it, but at the same time, I really don't want it. The possibilities I can see happening are Cinderace, Rillaboom, Inteleon, and Urshifu. But seriously, who wants this? Pokemon already has the most representation out of any franchise in Smash, and why would you want to end the greatest crossover of all time in gaming with that? But it's a very Nintendo move, so we'll just have to see. Anyways, on to the next pick, which is Doomslayer. Smash still doesn't have any FPS representation, and Doom is iconic. Despite the Switch being weak compared to other systems on the market, Bethesda has worked with Panic Button Games to get their latest games over to the Switch. I don't think Doom getting into Smash is too far-fetched. Yeah, the games are really violent, but that hasn't stopped Sakurai and his team in the past from finding ways to censor characters while still keeping them faithful to the source material. It's a real possibility for sure. But now, before getting into my final character prediction, I gotta talk about 3 characters that I won't count on, but also won't count out. Those being Waluigi, Jonesy from Fortnite, and Reimu. All 3 of them are definitely not at the top of my predictions, but I also wouldn't count them out completely. Even though I don't want him, Waluigi would be a fitting end to Ultimate. Jonesy would be hilarious, and I'm all for it just so I can see people completely lose it on the internet over his inclusion. Reimu isn't really a character I know much about, but could definitely happen. Anyways, now I'm going to talk about my final character prediction. The one that I'm hoping for the most, as well as the one that I think has a solid chance. Phoenix Wright. I know, I've talked about him over a dozen times on my channel, but hear me out. Capcom still hasn't gotten a new DLC character, despite being a company that has a great relationship with Nintendo. They've gotten plenty of Mii costumes, and even Spirit events. It would be insane though if they actually went through all of the DLC without giving Capcom a single rep. Many of the other major players already got either Mii costumes or Spirit events, but there is one that still hasn't gotten any representation in the game, and that's Ace Attorney. Battling it out on a courtroom stage with the incredible soundtrack of Ace Attorney playing in the background would be amazing. Phoenix is of course the main pick for an Ace Attorney rep, but I can very easily see him getting model swaps of other characters from the franchise as his skins. Characters like Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, Mia Fey, Miles Edgeworth, Godot, Clavier Gavin, and Simon Blackquill would make amazing alternate skins. Ace Attorney also has a history of being primarily released on Nintendo platforms, so that could be points in favor of the series getting representation. Either way though, we really have no idea who the final character could be. Yeah, we can have predictions come true, but ultimately, we only really know when they're officially revealed, so try not to take videos like this one too seriously, since this is just for fun. And also, lots of the rumors that you see online don't end up being true, so take those with a huge grain of salt. Either way, it'll be great to see the final character, whether that be during tomorrow's Nintendo Direct or at a later date. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and hit that subscribe button. Please let me know in the comments who you want to see as the final DLC character, as well as things you'd like to see in the Nintendo Direct. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.